Welcome back to Habib Fragrances, everyone. My name's Habib, and today we are going to be talking about John Varvatos Vintage. We're going to uncover what this fragrance smells like, what it reminds me of, who it reminds me of, what it will remind you of if you get this fragrance, what you will smell like. Breakdown of this fragrance, we'll look in the bottle and the design a little bit as well. And finally, whether you should get this fragrance or not, if it's worth your money or not. If you like this type of content, don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button. Without any further ado, let's get straight into it. One thing I really do like and respect about John Varvatos Fragrances is their bottle design. Each and every bottle has something to do with either its name or the way it smells or both of them. All John Varvatos fragrances have this very similar, identical bottle shape. However, the aesthetics of the bottle are very different. In this case, we have this leather material right around the center of the bottle, and it's got a very cool pattern around it. It says John Varvatos Vintage printed in golden color. The entire bottle has this brown hue to it, brown color, and the leather strap that is around the center of the bottle is also a brown color. It's stitched on one side. The top cap and also the atomizer are this brownish, copperish type color. It's a very classy, very nice, elegant looking bottle. Launched way back in 2006 and crafted by Rodrigo Flores Roux. John Varvatos Vintage has a lot of ingredients in it. It's got a lot going on. And a lot of those ingredients are actually very strange to be working together to make this fragrance smell the way it does. They're fragrances that would normally contradict each other, but that's where the mastery in making this fragrance comes in. That's where the mastery in making any fragrance comes in. If we look at the breakdown, in the top we have rhubarb, quince, pepper, wormwood, basil, and fennel. In the mid, we have cinnamon, juniper berries, lavender, green leaves, orris root, jasmine, and in the base, we have tobacco, suede, balsam fir, tonka bean, woody notes, oak moss, and patchouli. When I take a smell, or sniff, or wear John Varvatos Vintage, I don't pick up all of those notes. What I actually smell is the rhubarb for sure. I smell tonka bean, I smell tobacco, a little bit of cinnamon, and pepperiness. These are the ingredients that I pick up when I smell, wear, enjoy John Varvatos Vintage. But let's take a look at how it actually smells. Let's spray it. Straight off the bat, I love this fragrance. It's a fragrance that is not very popular in the fragrance community. It's not very popular in the fragrance world as well. Heck, not even a lot of people use this. And honestly, I personally love this fragrance. If you want to picture what this smells like, powerful, masculine, authoritative gentleman. It actually reminds me of one of the greatest films of all time, known as The Godfather. And specifically, Don Vito Corleone, who's played by Marlon Brando. The Godfather is honestly the perfect movie to describe John Varvatos Vintage. It's got a very comforting, very father-like, grandfather-like, mature, masculine, gentleman-like smell. I know I said dad and granddad. Don Vito Corleone was the head of the family in the movie. He was the one that kept everyone together. That's what this smells like. It has a sense of warmth and a sense of comfort. Imagine when you were a kid or you were very young, 6, 7, or 8 years old, 9 or 10 years old. Your dad comes home from work. You are excited to see him. You're happy to see him. You've been waiting all day for him. This is what that smells like. It's got a very masculine gentleman aura around it. Talking about longevity and projection of John Varvatos Vintage, it does not have a lot of longevity like every John Varvatos fragrance, unfortunately. and it does not project a lot as well. It's a really, really good skin scent. The fact that it does not last longer than 4 to 5 hours might actually work in favor of this fragrance for 2 reasons. Number 1, I said it smells like a gentleman. It's not very gentleman-like to be smelling obnoxiously loud. It's not very gentleman-like to be very, very prominent with your fragrance. Hence, that actually works for this because it sits very close to you, acts like a skin scent, and smells fantastic. Therefore, you can say, that it's kind of like a gentleman's fragrance and it behaves and acts like a gentleman. Number 2, the second reason why the fact that it does not really last long might work for this is 4 to 5 hours is what you're going to get out of this, and that might kind of exactly be what you want. Maybe you're going to your office in the morning and you don't want to wear that same fragrance the entire day. You have something else planned for the evening or the night. You want to change your fragrance for that. You don't have to worry about that being a problem when you wear this fragrance in the morning. Put it on at 8 a.m., 8:30, 9 a.m. By 1 in the noon, it's going to be gone. 2 in the noon, it's going to be gone. Evening time come, you will not need to be worried that you're mixing up 2 fragrances. So 2 factors that can actually go in favor of the fact that it does not last long. If we talk about seasons, I personally love wearing this in the fall time. That's my favorite time to wear this. I love it when it's nice, cool, and you got a little bit of winds outside. The skin scent type smell that it is, the wind really helps it carry it around you. Smells fantastic. Winter time, I also love wearing this. The tonka bean, the tobacco, and the peppers and the rhubarb in this, wow. It smells magnificent and it smells amazing for the winter time. In summer, I don't really wear this. I have tested it. I have tried it. The rhubarb, the peppers, the woods, the tobacco, tonka bean, all of that just gets a little too much and it can get overwhelming for a lot of people. If I do ever wear it in the summer, I honestly don't go more than 2 sprays. I like to keep it very subtle, very calm. Even then, it gets pretty intoxicating in summer. If we talk about situations, it's a very dress-up fragrance. If you're going to an upscale event, if you're going to be dressing up, if you have a meeting in which you want to smell like a boss, you want to really impress people, and you want to smell masculine, powerful, authoritative, this is the fragrance. It can be worn more casually as well, but to me personally, it just smells like an upscale dress-up fragrance. You can also pull this off with your leather jacket, your Harley Davidson, and your cigar. That vibe goes with this as well. So you can dress it up, you can dress it down. Personally, I love wearing this when I'm dressing up a little. If we talk about age group, I recommend the grown men, the mature men, to wear this. You're going to smell fantastic. You're going to smell powerful and authoritative and masculine. You're going to smell like a boss. If you're a young man, if you're a teenager, early 20s, test this fragrance. If you want to be taken seriously, if you are very mature for your age, you like to be mature for your age, you don't like to act like a goofy kid, you don't want to be taken as a goofy teenager, try this. You're going to really enjoy it. Final thoughts, I love wearing this. It really suits my personality and I get a lot of compliments wearing this fragrance as well. However, test it, don't blind buy it. It's not everyone's cup of tea, I can assure you that. Somebody that you want to wear this for might not like this on you. And even if they do love the smell of this fragrance, you might not actually like this. Therefore, do try it before buying this. When I wear this, I feel collected, I feel composed, I feel in control. I will be wearing this fragrance for a very long time to come because I just love the way this smells. It's a very underrated fragrance in my perspective. Not too many people are talking about it. Not too many people are testing it. Not too many people, for that reason, are going to be smelling like this. If you want to smell unique, this is a good option. If you watched the video till this point, don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button. Let me know in the comments section what you think about John Varvatos. This is not one to be taken lightly. Always remember, if you smell good, you look good.